once we get Brunei linked up with the rest of our holdings over here, we'll be able to have a bit more fun. Australians are getting involved. Oh, I lost women in the workforce. When the war ended. Have to be at war for this. Bauxite. Yes, please. Well, we definitely want women in the workforce. Then I think I might also do improved worker conditions, because we have just wasted a whole bunch of stuff from that. Keep our destroyers doing their thing. Ace pilot promoted. Good stuff. Excavation 3. Well, I would like to have fuel refining 5, please. Because apparently we have a very fuel hungry force. British Raj is looking very close to capitulation. You are needed to spy on the Dutch so we can get a collaboration government on the Dutch East Indies as well. Preferably. You guys are sinking a whole bunch of American destroyers. And there it goes. British Raj has capitulated. And apparently we had a big engagement against the American surface fleet. Sank 2 heavy cruisers and 5 destroyers. And I didn't even notice. Why are you sailing all the way over there? That does not feel like the closest. This feels closer. In fact, that would be the best place for you to be. Air doctrine? Yes. Ground support, please. And thank you. Have I set up my scout planes? I have. Although I would not be that surprised if we can get some more. And I would quite like to have some scouts out here in the Marinara Trench. American destroyers right off my coast. That's awfully brave. And as a result, I'm going to beef you up to a 50 set of ships, and then hopefully those destroyers can just find and sink you. Or, better yet, because it's true, naval bombers are pretty good against submarines, especially if you've already spotted them. And if they're going to persist in trying to sink my shipping right off the coast of Japan, then that's frankly just leaving them open for me to go and kill them. Right, I wanted to see you to make sure you are getting repaired properly. Because you had 10 ships in that sub-fleet, and only 4 of them were actually being repaired. And now you are back in business, strike forcing in that area. Beautiful. We're now up to 32 shipyards. We are still ludicrously low on aluminium. We need to find some other areas of where we can get it. Is there any down here? No, this is all tungsten and steel. Okay. So a little bit down there. There's a little bit in the Indies. But as it turns out, it's not rubber. It's not oil. It's aluminium. That's going to be our problem. So we might well actually want to start doing AA. Europe as a bunch. Yeah. Right, well, we seem to have taken a bit more land, which you're going to need to garrison for us. Buddy old chap, old thing or bean. And then I think what I'm going to do is get another army of them training. We are sinking a lot of their subs, and I don't seem to be losing too many convoys. At least not over there. Over here I might be. Ah, you're still alive. Well, once we've taken Borneo, we can worry about Ceylon and probably Australia. Go take them out. Non-aggression with Italy? Sure. Soviets doing quite well. Still a ways away from Stalingrad and haven't taken Moscow yet. But they're doing good. Paris has been retaken in the meantime. Oh, of course, Philippines. I need to take out the Philippines. That's really our objective once this has been done. And you are in the wrong army there, buddy. Am I able to train some more? Yes, I am. I would like to have... How many more Marines do I need? I need to have 4 more. Oh, look at that. Exactly 4. Beautiful. It's just submarines again. Except that my defensive fleets never arrived out there. So where is the American Navy? 13,000 ships in Mariana region. So I think I want to up the number of recon we have here to 30. And there we go, cruiser modernization. What about AA? I haven't really been... AA on ships or AA on troops? Does the Burma Road give us anything in decision tabs? No, I don't think so. It just reopens it. And seeing as we're the Japanese and not the Americans or the British, and we own China, The cruelties of global resource distribution have left our navy outnumbered by the enemy. We will therefore develop the world's most advanced torpedo yet. A very long-range, very powerful weapon propelled by compressed oxygen rather than compressed air that can allow our smaller surface ships to strike well above their weight. OAA for troops. We have a ridiculous air force. I don't think we're going to need them. We actually have 1,000 fighters spare. And green air pretty much everywhere. Because remember, these are... And they really are ridiculous planes. Fully upgraded 1940 planes with Mitsubishi. So they have another 20% agility and 10% more max speed. They're very, very powerful aircraft. How am I doing for naval bombers, though? That I'm still having a shortage on, so I think I should probably allocate another factory or 3. It's because of the aluminium. Well, seeing as that's where the battles are going on at the moment, we seem to have enough fighters. We're just wasting a bunch of factories on this because we're so low on aluminium. Make them out of wood! What? Okay, that was a transport. That was rather dramatic for the loss of a transport. No civs? Yeah, it's because we're buying in so much, particularly oil. Once we've sorted out the occupation of the Dutch East Indies, and I am kicking myself about not having a collaboration down there, that should start to even out. I think we're going to need full-on martial law in India. I mean, Iran has quite a lot of oil. Just finish them off. These guys have nothing left to them. That's another whole infantry army ready. Which can be commanded by... Ando. And that's another whole army, in fact. And this can be commanded by Sakai. And this can be commanded by Taruchi. Because these are technically field marshals, but they're just not as good as the field marshals I made myself. But they still have high skills. Honestly, I can probably ask for control of the whole of India. Whoops. Not you. Because I've definitely participated more than Siam has. That's right. Thank you. And that's going to give me a lot more stuff to be looking after, but frankly, I can afford it, they can't. So occupation here, yeah, is going to be distraught for a little while. But I have 16,000 guns, and 6,000 support equipment, and 3 million manpower, which we're currently stealing from China. There is oil in Alaska. There's more of it in Iran. Fall of Moscow. At dawn today, German panzers smashed through the hastily erected barriers of the streets of Moscow, and their half-tracks were seen unloading panzer grenadiers in the Red Square. Thick, billowing smoke from the many fires raging in the suburbs could be seen rising into the air as German infantry stormed the Kremlin. How are we doing in terms of casualties? Germany's only lost 500,000? Oh, in this war. We can't see how they're doing in the Soviet war because we're not in it. That would be this one. Okay, so the Axis have lost 4 million. The Soviets have only lost 2.2 million. Oh, that includes the Allies, though. But no, Soviets have done 1.8 million casualties against Germany. That's a lot. We could design some new tanks, except for the fact that I'm still... Or I was still researching new tank stuff. Yeah, we probably should get the 1940 mediums going. I thought I was still researching things. Flamethrowers are actually really cheap. 5 soft attack. I don't actually have medium armaments researched yet. It has to be small cannons. And the close support gun actually does more damage. Christie suspension. Now we can go for welded armor. Advanced radio. Sloped armor. Stabilizer. And a big ass engine. "12 kilometers per hour, that is the same as motorized. Cost 25 though, that's more than double what we're paying for the current tank. But considering our industry, we can almost certainly afford this. Cost steel, cross chromium. Both of those are fine. As long as it doesn't cost aluminium. That's the main thing. Looks a bit too modern. It's more like that. Building tanks as Japan? Heck yeah. They've been very, very useful so far. And this is going to be the Hungry Gamer. Save. And then we're going to start building those. Instead of the Donbassos. 9.1 to 25. They are more than twice as expensive. But they are also much better. Quite a lot better. Man, I really need more aluminium. Do I have any places that produce aluminium right now? Not really. What resources does Australia have? None. Oh no, I can't see it from there. Steel, chromium, tungsten. New Zealand has a little bit of oil. There just isn't a huge amount of aluminium out here. This would be the closest. That's a long way away. Seriously, Germany. That's interesting. That's actually going to give us a port here, from which I could launch a naval invasion of Guyana and Suriname. And I've got to say, I am incredibly tempted by that. Huzzah! Oh, my destroyers don't reach out that far, do they? That's why I'm losing stuff out there. I need a lot more destroyers. Once the convoys are done, start working on those. Let's keep the convoys in tip-top though. South Africa's chromium, yeah, but it's not chromium I need, it's aluminium. You know who has lots of aluminium? USA. That's true. And I do currently have a lot of troops kind of just sitting around doing not a lot. And there we go, Borneo's fallen. So, I think we need to prepare the invasion of the Philippines. Alright, get ready. We have naval superiority out there. We can do this. And in fact, I'm gonna move. I'm actually gonna cancel you. I'm gonna say I want recon. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. Deploy however you want. You also take that one in. And then you are now going to be responsible for this. Okay. And I think I would... Oh, you're already flying from there, you're already flying from there. Yeah, we've actually got really good eyes around all of this already. South China Sea could do with a bit. Are we out of recon? We might be out of recon. Scout planes, we are. Okay. Because we can't replace them. Let's see if we can brute force some more from Germany. Except like none are arriving. See, this is one problem that I have with Heartsfire at the moment is I know that I'm importing from Germany. I know that the route here has really low efficiency. But where are they being sunk? Where along this route are we losing those ships? That it doesn't tell me. I feel like the US would look very nice in your particular map colour. I don't disagree. Do you know what? I think we probably are safer going this way now. So let's try that.